We are recording. Okay, so you might be wondering why the hell am I going to eat cereal that has no milk with a spoon? You might be thinking, what the hell is this guy doing? But the reason for that is because I want to get quick digesting carbs before, and only carbs before my workout. So I'm gonna work out in about 30 minutes. I'm gonna eat this, record this video, and then I'm going to have energy for my workouts because quick digesting carbs are going to digest fast into my blood and I will have energy for the workouts, meaning I will have more strength to push in my workouts, meaning I will be able to build more muscle easily. So that's kind of why I'm going to eat right now cereal with my spoon. And the reason why I'm using spoon, if you're wondering, is because I tried to eat with hands, but it's hard, like it's sticky. I don't know how to explain it. So it's easier to eat with spoon. And again, the reason why I'm eating cereal, so I had oats about hour and a half ago, oats with protein. So I have even more carbs and I have protein in my blood, in my system, in my body, but I don't have any fat. The reason for that is because fat slows down digestion, meaning these carbs won't convert into energy that I can use for my workouts and be able to get stronger. But the topic of this video is not about me eating cereal here and why cereal is good for you before working out, although like it is good for you if you know how to space it properly in a day so it gives you energy for your workouts and you push in your workouts hard and therefore you build muscle more easily and have strength in your workouts. But the topic of this video is not about that at all. The topic about this video is I want to give you a few tips about nutrition overall for losing fat and for building a lean, athletic, strong body, because I see there is a big misconception right now in the fitness industry about how to build a lean, athletic, strong male body. A lot of men believe that I need to run, I need to be athletic, I need to, be able to jump, I need to lift weights, do CrossFit, high rows, hybrid training, I need to eat only whole foods and eat only healthy. And that's pretty much it. I should cold plunge, I should do this, and I will have a lean athletic body. That's some BS right there. And I understand where it comes from because a lot of people that in the social media, like they run, right? They run and they lift weights and they eat whole foods and they look athletic. They look strong and athletic. So you're like, okay, I need to run like that. I can sense like how that will help me lose fat, right? Although that is not true. Running will only break down the muscle tissue because when you run, you use glycogen for fuel. But once you run out of the glycogen after about 20-30 minutes of running, you start to burn muscle. So you start to break down muscle, and it interferes with what you're trying to do, which is build muscle and therefore have a lean, athletic, strong body. So you shouldn't run more than 20-30 minutes, and you shouldn't actually run more than 2 to 3 times per week. But that's a topic again for another video. I'm digressing here a lot, but yeah, what I wanted to say. Yeah, I see a lot of men, and this was me myself. I will do CrossFit, I will run, I will lift weights, and I will eat only whole foods. I will eat only healthy, salads and meat and stuff like that, and I will get in shape, and I will avoid carbs, and I will get in massively good shape. I will look lean, I will look athletic, I will be strong, I will be confident. But what it ended up doing to me is having skinny arms, no muscle, and a bunch of fat around my belly, which means I was skinny fat. I'll put a picture somewhere around here. And I was able to run. I was able to run, 5K, 10K easily. But I had no energy. I had no testosterone. I had no muscle. I had no, nothing in my life going great. I looked terrible. I was ashamed of the way my body looks. And everyone was judging me, telling me, dude, like, you are going to the gym like for the past 1.5 years, 2 years, you look absolutely the same. Like it's not. I'm not. It's like I'm not saying they weren't saying this to offend me or something, but they were just curious, right? So I was confused. I was confused. I thought running stuff like that is the way to go about it, to build a lean athletic body that's confident and that's athletic, that I'm comfortable in. But it wasn't actually true, because running breaks down muscle, and lifting weights, if you're just lifting weights for the sake of lifting weights and like doing jumping jacks and doing the how is it called, the cleans and stuff like that, for the sake of doing them, for the sake of just like breaking the sweat and being disciplined, like that won't build you a lean athletic body. Sorry to break it to you, but that won't. Lifting heavy weights will. Heavier weights over time will. And this is the big misconception I see. And on whole foods, like if you eat only whole foods, most people don't understand is like you're not going to get in as much calories into your body for your body to build muscle and to like burn fat. Which means if you're not consuming enough calories over a long enough period of time, and you're running on top of that endlessly, and you are not lifting heavier weights, you are just putting more and more stress on your body. Like you're eating only a few hundred to like not more than 1,500 calories per day, and you're doing that for a long enough period of time, and puts your body into stress environment, into destructive environment, meaning you're starting to hold on to fat and burn muscle, and giving you the skinny fat look, the skinny fat build. So that's not the way to go about it. And people selling you that and telling you that, the reason why they look like that is because they eat a lot, and they lift heavy a lot, and they have good genetics, and that what allows them to look that way. But for regular guys who are trying to build a lean athletic body and don't have any superior genetics or don't have any past athletic experience, I guess so, it's not really going to work. So what you need to do, okay, you might be hearing me telling you all of this, and you're like, okay, dude, what the hell do I need to do to build lean, athletic, strong body and be lean, athletic, and strong? So this is how you want to do, okay? You want to lift heavy weights in the gym. Once you go into the gym, you want to lift heavy weights, and you want to apply progressive overload. What is progressive overload? Progressive overload is lifting heavier weights or doing more reps on your exercises over time. What exercises you should do? You should do compound exercises primarily. What are compound exercises? Compound exercises are exercises that target multiple muscle groups at once. So think squat, barbell bench press, deadlift, pull-ups, overhead press, barbell rows, those kinds of exercises, barbell free weights exercises. You shouldn't train with machines at the beginning. You should train with free weights, barbell, okay? That's the first thing. And barbell, you should train with barbell so you have stability. Do not train with dumbbells. You should also implement those exercises, but mostly focus on compound exercises. And what this allows you, these compound exercises allow you to get stronger on them more easily. So you'll be able to get stronger on them every workout. And the stronger you get, the more muscle your body is going to have to build, because a stronger muscle is a bigger muscle. If you lift 100-pound bench press right now, lift 200-pound bench press 6 months from now, your chest is going to get bigger. Besides that, what you want to do is only train about 3 to 4 times per week, and not more than that, definitely. Less than that, you can train like 2 times per week if you are already intermediate and advanced, if you're already experienced. But if you're just beginning, then 4 times, so you have movement pattern built up and all of that, and get used to the training. Then you can cut it down to 3, and then you can stay at 3 pretty much. But 3 to 4 times per week is a sweet spot. Then what you want to do is after that, you want to feed your muscles properly. How do you feed your muscles properly? Well, If you want to get rid of the skinny fat build, meaning you have to be in a slight calorie deficit. So you should be in about 200 calorie deficit, really maintenance, because as you build more muscle, you're going to be burning more fat, because muscle is an actively metabolic tissue, meaning the more you're going to build it, the more your body, your metabolism is going to be working, and the more fat you're going to be burning. So essentially, you can eat in a maintenance as a skinny, if you have a skinny fat build, and you will lose fat and build muscle. How do you eat in a maintenance? Search TDEE calculator on Google. It will give you the number. Okay, a rough estimate. You should iterate it a bit, and watch it. So track your body weight and stuff like that. So you know what changes to make. Okay. Now, how do you do this? Download an app such as MyFitnessPal or any calorie tracking app, and you want to eat around 150 to 200 grams of protein, and you want to eat, you know, about 100 grams, 80 to 100 grams of fats, and the rest carbs. Okay, the rest of it is carbs, because carbs fuel performance, protein builds muscle, and fats support your hormone production. Okay, you want to have fats as well. Do not go low on fats, because enough fats builds testosterone. Testosterone builds muscle, gives you all the good benefits that life has to offer, and strength and all of that. What else? Yeah, okay, so, and you want to have a simple meal plan, right? You don't want to go through the day just like without having like a bit of structure with your meals, okay? So for example, I know that for my workout days, which is like how I work out one workout day, then one rest day, then one workout day, then one rest day. That's how I do it. So essentially, I'm training 3.5 times per week. But I'm again digressing. Sorry about that. But the thing I wanted to say is, so you want to have a simple meal plan. So for example, a bit of structure, right? So for example, I know that fits into your like day, into your lifestyle, right? So for example, I know that once I wake up, I'm going to have a coffee, I'm going to fast for the first 2 hours to get some work done, and then I'm going to eat an oatmeal. Once I ate an oatmeal, I'm going to do some more work, and then I'm going to eat this cereal. Then once I have cereal, I'm going to straight away pack, go to the gym, train, lift heavy weights, go and set new strength PRs on my compound exercises, meaning more weight or more reps with my compound exercises. Come home back home, gonna eat protein meal, then like I'm gonna feed my body again. Then I'm going to wait about 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. Shouldn't go more than 4. You should eat every 2 to 4 hours. So your protein synthesis is always like you're always feeding the muscle, and it's always building, right? It always has an influx of nutrients and amino acids, so it gets built. And yeah, you should have a kind of a structure, but you shouldn't like be, this is my meal plan and I cannot eat anything else besides that. Like that's BS. Like that's not sustainable, and that's going to burn you the hell out, and you're going to quit after a month. So just the other day I was sitting in a coffee shop, and this girl over here was saying like, I had this diet, I ate, strict for 1 month, I stick to that diet, it's like cool, but what happened afterwards? Like she stopped, right? So that means that's not sustainable. Like you shouldn't do it. You should have a simple meal plan that you can follow and that you can stick to, that you can adhere to, that is sustainable for you. And then not be like, okay, I have to stick to this plan 100% of the time. It's like 80-20, right? 80% of the time you should stick to it, and 20% of the time you should allow for other foods and stuff like that. That's how you do it, and then you track everything in your MyFitnessPal. So if I drink a coffee with milk, I'm gonna track it. If I eat this cereal, I'm going to track it, and we're hitting the calories and the protein. Those 2 things are the most important things that you need to hit every single day. Okay, so no matter what you eat, you should hit those 2 things. If you skip one day, it's okay. Just eat more or eat less calories the other day. So look at the weekly calories and the weekly protein. okay? Because your body doesn't understand it day to day, right? And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Like drink a lot of water, like like 3, 4, 5 liters per day. You can drink, coffee before your workouts, and that's pretty much it. Like that's how you do it. How nutrition is done, and then you want to sleep and recover, and that's pretty much it. So it's not running, and you should also walk. So you should also get about 5K plus steps per day. I see a lot of guys, saying like, you need to do 15,000 steps per day, 20,000, 25,000 steps per day. Bro, that's some bullshit. Like who can, like, with normal life, who can go ahead and just walk for like 3 hours per day? Like that's not sustainable. Like you should be moving throughout the day. Like when your workouts, you shouldn't be sitting down. You should always be moving. But like just go ahead and walk for 30 minutes per day and just be active throughout the day, and that's it. That will hit 5K plus steps per day, because you don't want to get insulin resistant, and you want to kind of have activity in your life, because then your nutrients that you're eating are going to distribute across your whole body properly, and your body is going to use them properly the way they should be used. So that's about it. And then you sleep for 7.5 to 8 hours per day. That's it. Have a regular sleep schedule. Don't deviate from it. And that's it. So this video was to explain to you that, like, you shouldn't run, and you shouldn't lift weights just for the sake of lifting weights, and you shouldn't eat only whole foods and only eat healthy because you want to be healthy. Like, the context matters. The context matters. And you can run as well. You can be athletic. Like you can do these things, but just don't overdo it, because excessive running breaks down muscle tissue. If you break down muscle tissue, your body's in a stress environment, meaning it will start to hold on to fat, water, and all of that, which means you will look like shit, and you will feel like shit. So that's pretty much it. Lift heavy weights, track calories and protein, have a simple meal plan, eat 150 to 200 grams of protein per day, eat in a maintenance or slight calorie deficit, then watch your body weight, watch your body composition, track your body progress photos as well, body measurements as well if you want to, and that's it. That's how you do it. It's not by running. Like, running won't give you this athletic, lean, male, beach body look. CrossFit won't do it. Eating only whole foods won't do it. The only thing that will do it is lifting heavy weights, so putting stress on your muscle that is good, and then feeding that muscle and body so it adapts to that stress. It builds muscle. And that's pretty much it. So hope you enjoyed this video. I know I kind of went, I don't even know, like I went all over the place with this video, but it just pure, kind of tips and advice for you guys, because this was me in 2022, 2021, and 2020. Like, I was like, man, I want to build lean athletic body, and I was running, I was doing CrossFit, I was, as I told you, like 5K, 10Ks, I was training for a marathon, I was eating healthy, but I didn't look any different. And it just got to a point where, like, man, like, what the hell? And then I got introduced to strength training, powerlifting, etc. And I was like, oh, this is it. And then I started doing it, and that's when I saw massive changes. And that's when I actually built a lean, athletic, strong body, and was actually finally confident for the first time in my life with my body. And funnily enough, I didn't lose any, like, athletic performances that I had. Like, I'm pretty sure that right now I can run a 5K easily, because that is also mental side of things. Anyways, that's about it. If you're stuck like me and you have any issues, have any problems with nutrition, training, recovery, sleep, anything, I'll leave the first link down in the description where you can book a call to talk with me. I can help you out with nutrition training, whatever you have, whatever questions you have, whatever is your concern. How to create a meal plan, how to hit protein targets if you have a busy schedule, etc., etc. How to do grocery shopping, etc., etc. If you struggle, how to train. If you struggle with any of that, click the first link down in the description. Book a call to talk with me. I'll help you out with that. And that's about it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it valuable. Hope you will actually apply some of this stuff so you actually get the results out of this stuff. And by the way, block out all the noise. Block out. Once you have information, you shouldn't consume more information, but act on it. So yeah, and you should fact check everything. You should also fact check all of this that I'm saying over here, but because a lot of people will tell you, hey, just run and just lift weights and you will get in shape. It's not really that simple. It's you need to strength train. You need to be intentional with your training, intentional with your nutrition, track it. So that's about it. Anyways, guys, again, if you struggle with any training, nutrition, recovery, sleep, schedule, whatever, click the first link down in the description so you can book a call to talk with me. And as I said, hope you found this valuable. Hope you take some advice out of this and get in shape the way you want to, build a lean, athletic, strong body the way you want to. So I'm gonna eat this cereal. I didn't eat it right now. Then I'm gonna quickly go and work out. My dog is scraping my door. That's about it. Peace out, guys. Bye.